morning, everybody. This is Robin, and welcome to Living Life's Journey. And so much stuff going on today. So today I do apologize for the noise in the background. We just got finished doing a just under a 1 mile walk with the pups, and I have bulldogs, so they make a lot of noise. But you know, trying to stay healthy. You know, trying to get my pups to be healthy. So anyways, today I want to do a real life, no kidding, review on a planner I purchased recently. Now I purchased this with the idea of it being a planner that I'm going to be using for church, for my Bible studies, for my church meetings, for my worship practice scheduling, and all that great stuff. Now this popped up on one of my feeds on Facebook, and I clicked onto it. It is linked to a specific website, and I'll put that website into it's Time Warp Wife Ministries. So I'll put it in the link below. I purchased it with my own money, so this is a unbiased review. This is just mine. I'm a planner. If you know me from previously, you have seen me do reviews on planners. I do use a planner actively. This is my stuff. I use Happy planners. I use Plum paper planners, and so I use planners. I do have issues with anxiety, and over the years, I've learned from just life in general, taking everything that's scrambled up in my head and putting it down, either in notebooks, journals, and stuff like that, helps me. So anyways, so with life, I've learned that writing stuff down makes me feel better. Now, this popped up through a Bible search and stuff like that for Bible studying. This came up, and I looked at it. I thought it was really cute. Good idea. Focuses on, you know, kind of bring me focus on to my Bible and my church activities. And it would be just that, because I use this for my life, budgeting, financing, household responsibilities, my husband's work, my work, and also this page. So this would be just something different. And with that in mind, I decided, you know, okay, the price wasn't awful on that, and it was $27.95 for it. That includes shipping and handling. And I'll put everything in regards to this in the description bar below, as well as on the website. So in the blog post, you can see all the information and pictures in relation to this. So it does it's really cute. It's really pretty. It's cutesy-esque. It's not, you know, adultish, like, you know, geometric patterns or stuff like that. It is meant to be, you know, within that form of genre of just being peaceful and sweet. Okay, so with that being, I'm gonna bring in my camera, kind of do an overview so you guys can see in person kind of what I'm looking at in regards to the planner itself and what's inside. Now, like I said, it is cutesy-esque as far as it's not childish-ish. It's not overly adultish. It's kind of just pleasant looking. It's one of those things when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's pretty. I like it. It's sweet. It's endearing. Okay. It is a spiral bound planner. The cover is glossy. It is a cardboard, kind of a thick cardboard cover, front and back. To be honest with you, I was disappointed when I saw the coil. Now, I'm used to coil planners. I've done the disc planners and planners. I do have a disc planner as well, but this is this type of coil I'm used to. This is a, no kidding, you know, metal disc, a metal planner coil, and I was expecting this for $27.95. I was expecting to get this. This is not. This is a gray plastic, and it's very kind of flexible-ish kind of a thing. But here's my worry and concern about this. I'm very active, but I'm also very klutzy. Utilizing this for what I have this in mind for, my meetings, practice, scheduling, things of that nature that I use this for, and I'm planning to use this for. My worry is putting in this with my Bible, my books, as well as my laptop, my MacBook Air. That over time this will become no longer durable. It'll become dried out, which plastic tends to. you become brittle and break, which means I would have to take this to Office Depot and get this rebound, which it's not overly expensive, but it's kind of time consuming, and it could just be annoying. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check inside, and we'll go over a little bit of information. Again, here's a cutesy layout. You can put something here if you want to, like tape a picture of your family or whatever you want into it. Here is the cover sheet. Again, the same information that's on the front. Copywritten information, and here's a watercolor that it's beautiful, by the way. It's very, I don't think my camera is going to give you very clear, because it's very light pastel watercolor. Then it comes into this. It's the checklist for your Bible studies. If you were to read your Bible study within a year, going from Genesis all the way to Revelation, going from the Old Testament to New, they could have on one page put the Old Testament, and then on one page put the New Testament. But you know, it is what it is. Again, here is a cutesy, beautiful watercolor print for January, and then a Bible verse on one side. Again, I'm going to let you guys know a little thing. There is no tabs for the month, so you have no idea looking at this planner where your months begin. It's a crapshoot. Now you can go to the store and buy little tab inserts to put into this if you want to, but you do not know when your months begin. Unlike other planner companies, they already have them tabbed. This one you won't. So that's something to be aware of. It's not an end game. It's not something that's like, oh, I'm never going to get it because it does not have tabs. It's just to be aware of, something for you to be aware of. And you can put the tab, if that's the case, you can put your tabs up at the top or the tabs on the side. It's all right. Now, it doesn't automatically jump into the month at all. It goes into kind of a set. Give you kind of an idea of what preparation for the month, whether it's goals, successes, daily routine, and then it goes into your prayer requests for that month, which you kind of want to focus on, and your gratitudes for that month, which I think is not a bad idea, especially if you're focusing exactly what I planned on using this to begin with anyways, about my faith and Bible studies and my church, you know, fellowship and stuff like that. This kind of is what this is running into. Then you come into the month at a glance. The month at a glance is actually not bad. The layout is not bad at all. It's great, big enough squares to actually write in, or you know, put it functionality like, you know, stickers or whatever. If you do stickers, I do. So you have enough space in there. You do have a little note box here with another biblical scripture quote here. Now, the only thing that I have a little issue here is on the bottom. They put everything so far down to the bottom that you don't really have. They could have right here moved this up just a tad bit so you have a bar. And I'll kind of show you just a little bit what I'm talking about. You see, it's just raised up just enough that it's not pushed down to the bottom. And I'm not upset about the numbers being on the bottom of the page, of the squares. I'm okay with that. That's not a make or break thing. That's okay. But it's just having this flush to the bottom of the page. I think they could have moved this up just a little bit, so you're not looking straight at the bottom of the page, writing things out flat at the end of the page. It could have been moving up just a little bit, because it looks like they ran out of space. That's visually, it looks like you ran out of space on your page when you actually have more page to write on. They could have just moved this up just about it, you know, just a quarter of an inch, or whatever. Anyways, so now we're going to go into the days of the week. This is where things kind of got funky wonky. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. They have this vibrant pattern on the inside of a beautiful flower, which takes up writing. Okay. Then they have these two excess bars on the side. It says groceries and menu. I'm kind of confused. Okay. This inspirational planner. This is not a home planner. This to me, it was being given to me as an idea of being an inspirational planner, a faith-based planner, prayer, Bible study planner. So I kind of got thrown off by that, but that's okay. I can cover those up by stickers, and I can put this back into role as what I want it to be. Things I need to be inspired by for the week, and notes for like things that are taking place, church meetings and stuff like that are coming in, and where I'm at, and just use it for what I had inspired for it to be. There's no way I could put a grocery list. My grocery list is like longer than I'll get out on this thing, and my menu, no. So yes, I can dress it up the way I want to, cover it up with slap a sticker on the top of these and dress it up. That's not a problem. And it's the same, it's the same as you can see, except it does, the picture is gone. And it disappears. It only seems to be like in the first of every month. The first of every month the flower appears again. But it disappears after the first of the month, and you got more writing space, but you still have the groceries and stuff like that. So anywho, but then you go into a new month, and you have that beautiful array of watercolor picture plus the Bible verse and your goals, your prayer list, your gratitude, and things of that nature. Now the paper quality on this thing, it's coarse. It is not, I'm not exactly sure the poundage as far as the paper goes on this. It is not thin like sheet paper from like your note paper. It actually has good thickness. But I haven't done a paper test on this, and to be honest with you, let me find something in the back. Well, and there's some information on the back, but hold on. There's some information on the back. I hadn't gotten there yet, but I was going to show that to you. But first, I want to find an area that you and I can, we'll go over here. We'll go to this place. Let's take a look. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. And let's see. What else can I find? What other pens can I use? And I'm going to use that. Okay, so this is going to be the Papermate Enjoy. This one is my Statler, what is it? My Statler Tripless fine liner, and this is my Papermate Flare pen. Okay, we're going to see if it bleeds, because like I said, it's coarse. It's coarse enough where it should stick pretty good. And we're just going to I'm gonna check that. There we go. Those are typically the 3 types of pens I use. So let's flip it over and see if it bled. I lost you there for a sec. Yeah. The flare bled through. I don't think you can see it straight through on all of them, but the flare bled through the most. So this one, if you're gonna use it, be careful the flare or any kind of, just be careful of those types of pens. The fine point and the ink joy, just it's okay. It will work pretty well on this one, but the flare, it's gonna bleed through. It's just the type of paper it is. So anyways, but yeah, other than that, that's the type of paper it is. Now on the back of this, let me get to December. It's my month. It's my holiday month. And come back here. She has a routine, kind of tips and tricks about scheduling and stuff, and ideas of how to do things to keep your life a little less stressing as a family member in a house, you know, just things about kind of ideas. And they're really good, by the way. Also, on her website, it is a family-based website. She gives you tips about marriage prayers and blessings over your home, housekeeping schedules, and Bible studies. So I'll keep that information on the website as well. But here's some ideas of how to start your journal and things to do, and just ideas about life. So it's a pretty good journal. And this is a pretty good planner, as far as if you're not used to like personalized planners like mine that I get from other companies. And I'll have the other companies that I've used in the past and that I'm currently still using. If you're interested, and I'll put them in the links below. But it's like I said, I purchased this for the purpose of using it for a Bible study. And for that purpose, as well as doing church, my worship practices, my meetings and stuff like that for church, I'm not disappointed in it. There are some things that in a planner I think they could do a little tweaking on, and I think over time, the more they get involved into it, they will redefine and kind of critique it, kind of take that critique and kind of, you know, meld it around and do a little better. As far as the price at $27.95, am I upset with it? Not at all. Knowing how much it costs to create these things, especially paper products, I have for companies and, you know, helping my husband, you know, make t-shirts and coins and mugs and stuff for the battalion. Yeah, the turnaround and the cost and to ship these things out, it's not cheap. So I can get where things, you know, you need to do the best you can with the product, but it's not bad at all, and it's really nice. It's real thought out. They put, you know, consideration in what they were creating, and I'm not angry with it. I like it. But like I said, I'm used to different styles, different types, different, you know, building on planners. So this I can use for the type that I was wanting to build, and for the purpose of which I had purposely intended to buy it in the first place. So I'm not mad at it. But I would say take a look at it. Give it thought, that, like what I said. Those are those issues that you need to consider, and when you are looking at purchasing it. But other than that, it's a cute planner. It is a cute planner. And if you want to take it to church with you and stuff like that, it's a great little thing. And you'll probably get a lot of oohs and ahs. Now, with that in mind, if you are sticking around and you are watching this and all that good stuff, thank you for hanging on and for being around for a little bit of time. Because why is I got another one. So if you have stuck around to watch this video in its entirety, please give this video a thumbs up, put a comment in the description bar below, and on December 1st, I will send out a message to the person who won this. So you can start in January. Well, actually, it won't take me that long, but to send this to you. But by the new year, you can begin your new planning session and start new and fresh for the new 2020. So if you would like to, again, it's very simple to join in on this. It's just by liking and subscribing to my channel, and also leaving a message in the description bar below, or you can also go to the website, our website at livinglifesjourney.net, and leaving a message that is associated with this and saying what you liked about it and what you would like to see in the future, and you will be put into the drawing of who gets this, and I'll ship it to you. So hopefully before Christmas, you'll get this. It is only available to those within the United States, and for military families with an APO AP address, or FPO AP, yeah, FPO or APO addresses that I can send them to. That's the only requirement, is within the United States, or military bases with an FPO AP address that I can send it to. So you guys take care of each other, love one another, and I will see you guys here again shortly. Much love. Bye.